Scalextric has asked Great Traditions to run a North America race program for their 1/32nd scale vintage TransAm slot cars. These slot cars include models of the 1969 through 1973 Camaro and the 1969 through 1971 Mustang. In their stock form, these cars come with a rear traction magnet in place, as well as plastic gears and wheels. This particular race program allows for no magnet racing, so the traction magnet is removed. Often lead weight is put in its place to help the car handle. Also, slotted high performance parts are substituted for some of the Scalextric stock parts. Scalextric produced several decorations of these cars, many representing the TransAm cars of that era, along with street car liveries and plain white body kits. Drivers could then paint their own designs or replications of the cars that raced in that era, or they could just choose to run the cars with the decorations as is. In either case, there were several options for drivers to drive a unique design car in the regional or national races. Those regional races were run across North America from as far west as British Columbia, Canada, to as far east as Florida. The top 4 finishers of each regional race became eligible to run in the North America Championship Final. That championship final was held on May 6, 2012 at Great Traditions in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The Great Traditions Championship track is a 4-lane Carrera layout, about 100-foot lap length, with a 25-foot main straight and a high bank turn. Rules outlining what modifications could be made to the cars, as well as what high performance parts could be utilized, were published on the Great Traditions website, gtslots.com. These rules were also published on Slot Car Illustrated, the most popular slot car racing forum in North America. Some of the more popular modifications were adding of lead weight for balance using the slotted high performance parts. And in this picture you can see the bottom chassis is a stock TransAm chassis with the traction magnet. The top chassis is one with the traction magnet removed, lead weight added along with slotted high performance parts. Handout motors were provided by Great Traditions that were already tested to be within a close RPM range, as well as handout tires, silicone tires. Drivers would then solder in their motors, make any other last minute adjustments, check over their car to see that there was no binding or any gear mesh issues, possibility of wires coming loose. At the end, their car was reassembled and presented for final tech inspection. The tech inspectors then reviewed the cars to make sure they complied within the rules, and they also offered any advice or assistance in ensuring that the cars didn't have any weaknesses that would allow them to possibly malfunction during the finals. At the end of inspection, the cars were then impounded. Qualifying runs were made to determine the seating order of the racers, with the best lap times being seated together. Racers began the race. Each lane had a duration of a 10-minute run time for a total of 40 minutes on all the 4 lanes. At the end of those 40 minutes for each driver, their laps and total track segments completed were added up, and from that a winner was determined. So for the 2012 Scalextric Vintage TransAm North America Championship race, the winner was Joseph Rosales. Joseph can be seen pictured here in the green shirt, and each participant in the race received from Slotted a very limited edition Porsche 962, thanks to Slotted, Scalextric, and Great Traditions.